Are you coming to Finland? Maybe you are in Finland, maybe you're a student in Finland. Well, here's 5 tips on what to do in Finland when you're here. Just in consideration, it's 2021. There is a pandemic going on, so just be aware of your surroundings, use a mask, wash your hands, be aware of your hand hygiene, everything like that. So everything I say here in consideration. Keep that in mind. Okay, first tip. Sauna. Yeah, that's the right way to pronounce it. Sauna. You just have to remember that. It's sauna. When you're in Finland, you should definitely try out a sauna. There's more saunas in Finland than there is population. There's 3 things you gotta know when you're thinking about going to a sauna. First one is everybody goes in naked. Even if it's a public sauna, it's naked stuff. It's non-sexual stuff. It's about thinking, relaxation, lowering down your barriers, like literally lowering down your barriers as you're taking off all your clothes. If that feels uncomfortable for you, you can always rent a private sauna. I'd say that a private sauna for the first time is the way to go because you can actually check out what it's like. It might be hot, but you can still relax. You don't have to throw the water into the rocks and make it steamy and hot, even hotter. You just relax and just figure out what's your style of sauna. People back in the day, even CEOs, might have had a sauna in their office. They might have taken people that they were going to do deals with to the sauna and just contemplate on the deals that they were making. Together they might come up with new ideas, or they might even discard some ideas together because they found out in the sauna after thinking and talking that, hey, this is a bad idea, let's not do this. Sauna is great for thinking, contemplating, and just talking and hanging around with your friends. I know it feels at first, if you've never been to a sauna naked and you don't know the traditions, it feels kind of awkward, but you get used to it. If it's not your thing, you don't have to do it anymore. From the sauna, you definitely should try swimming, and definitely ice swimming. I personally have never tried ice swimming, but I've heard it does you really good. It's healthy and it makes your blood flow and it just makes you feel good. Try it out. The second thing is food and candy and cuisine. Our cuisine sometimes might be a little bit dull, but there are some gems down there. I'm gonna tell you straight away that fried reindeer is something that you gotta taste. Fried reindeer and smashed potatoes. That's good. Then of course there's candies, licorice, salty licorice. They divide people really much. Usually when you give somebody who hasn't tasted a salty licorice, their expressions tell you everything. Actually, they're pretty funny. It's pretty funny sometimes to give somebody a salty licorice because I love salty licorice, it's good. Our regions usually have their own foods. If you're in a different region than Uusimaa, Helsinki, and you're coming more to the north, if you're in a new region, check out a local diner or somewhere and ask what their local food is and try it out. It might blow your mind, you never know. And the third thing is nature trails. Nature trails are a great way to spend your time in general. It's a great way to check out the Finnish scenery, check out awesome snowy forests or awesome summery forests. Take your friends, go by yourself if you need time for yourself. Just to name a couple, Häihimäki. Actually, I'm gonna put a card at the end of the video to my video about Häihimäki. I went to that route just a few weeks ago. Then Oravivuori, just to name one of my favorite places too. It's actually close here in central Finland. And there's lots of others. You just have to Google them out, but there's a lot of nature trails down here. Just check them out. I'll promise you it'll be great. Just take a can of coffee with you and go enjoy the scenery. They're awesome. And the fourth thing is Helsinki. Helsinki, the biggest gem of all in Finland. You should check it out, Google it out, do whatever you want in there. Just check out the coffee shops, the restaurants. Just a few things to name: the Central Library, Sibelius Monument, and Amos Rex, great museum. Go check them out. Just please do it for me, do it for every Finn. Helsinki is full of sights and opportunities, so don't lose a second there. Me, myself, I like Helsinki. I just gotta put it out there. I like Helsinki. I'm more of the guy who loves the north. Winter is coming. And number 5, my favorite one, visit the north. I'm gonna put a lot of links down to the description about the past things I said, but I'm gonna just put a lot of links about the future things I'm gonna say about the north. You should visit timetravelstuff.fi if you're 18 to 35 years old. That's a great opportunity for you to visit Lapland. That's a great opportunity to visit any Lapland because Sweden has its own Lapland too. If you're a student and you're new to the country, check out your student union, check out your school. They might be organizing trips to Lapland with time travels or any kind of other organization, so you can actually get it a little bit cheaper maybe. Usually if you're a member of the student union or some kind of organization in your school, you get a little bit of discounts from something, so just trust me, check him out. There's also the option that you can rent out a car with friends and drive up to the north. I suggest that you do it in the summer because the roads are slippery, they're treacherous in the winter. It's not a good idea to do it as a first timer. If you've driven these roads before, then probably yeah, you should do it. I wouldn't suggest to do it any other way. The road trip in a sense in the summer is a good idea because you can actually see the other regions on the way. If you start from Helsinki and go to Lapland, it's actually pretty much a 2-day drive. It took me from middle Finland, Jyväskylä, to Lapland about 12 hours, but I actually visited Sweden on the way. But still, it's an 8 to 12 hour drive from here. So from Helsinki it's even more. I'd say about 14 to 20 hours, depending on where you're gonna stop and what you want to see. There's a lot of things to see on the way. So use your time carefully, plan your road trip carefully. The road trip is a pretty awesome idea. That's what I suggest. Okay, and that was my 5 tips right there. How do you like it? Hope you like it, because more tips are coming your way, and maybe photographing and filmmaking in Finland, how it goes, how it goes, how you should do it, what kind of gear should you have, what kind of gear I have. Let's see, let's do this. I'll see you on the next one.